this video, I'll share with you the ultimate chest and best bicep sculpting workouts. These muscle groups will give you the V figure you've been looking for and look good in any outfit. So we're going to focus on that today, and we'll walk you through how to execute each workout with the perfect form to ensure maximum muscle growth and minimal injury. First, we'll start off with one of the largest muscle groups of the body, apart from your legs and back, the chest muscles. The three most common ultimate chest workouts are standard push-ups, alternating one-handed push-ups, and shoulder reduction. Number 1. Standard push-ups. Begin in the up position. Hand position can vary, but should be at least slightly wider than the shoulders. Keep your elbows close to your body and lower yourself very slowly. Keep your back straight and do not allow the knees to touch the floor. Lower to within 1 to 2 inches of the floor and pause momentarily. Keeping your back straight, slowly raise your body to the up position. Inhale while lowering and exhale while raising yourself back to the starting position. By placing your hands wider apart, you'll be able to work more of the outer pectoral muscles. The standard push-up variation is best for beginners to develop overall pectoral muscles, and if it's too difficult for you, go ahead and do knee push-ups, a variation where you place your knees while doing push-ups. When you can do at least 30 push-ups and are ready to move on to the advanced level, you can switch it up with different push-up variations to challenge yourself and engage different parts of your chest to build those full nasty pecs. Want to challenge yourself to do something crazy? Try alternating one-handed push-ups. Here's how you do it. Your feet should be spread as wide apart as is necessary to maintain stability. The supporting hand should be close to the body as the push-up is performed. The chest and knees should not touch the floor, and the other arm will be naturally held up and away from the floor. Another ultimate chest workout that everyone should include into their routine is shoulder reduction, or more commonly known as chest flies. Unlike push-ups and bench presses, the chest fly workout engages the chest muscles more because this is purely a bodybuilding workout to sculpt the chest muscles, whereas bench presses are more of a powerlifting workout. And the range of motion of doing a chest fly is a lot wider than presses. So, how do you do it? Here's how you do a standard shoulder reduction. Feet should be placed comfortably on the floor, making it easy to push against the ground for stability. A seat belt helps to reduce excess body movement and isolate and exercise the chest muscles. The upper arm should be in line with the shoulders. Begin with the upper arms parallel to the floor and outstretched to the side midline to the body, or behind the midline for a better stretch. Bring the forearms together in a controlled movement. Do not slam the two pads into each other. The arms naturally tend to drop slightly as the forearms are brought together. Allow the forearm pads to return slowly to their starting position. Breathing techniques can vary, but you should either inhale or exhale on each movement. Many individuals find it easier to exhale on the concentric contraction of bringing the forearms together and then inhale on the eccentric contraction of returning to the start position. Do not squeeze your hand grip because this detracts from the workout of the chest muscles by using extra energy. This is one common variation. Most people like using a cable for adduction or flies, but you can also use dumbbells or even kettlebells. Some prefer standing, while some prefer to do it while laying on a bench. You can always switch things up for more variation because variety is the spice of life. You don't want your workout to be a boring routine, so, well, make sure to keep things fun and interesting. Honestly, the 3 workouts that I mentioned earlier can really help you grow some awesome pectoral muscles, especially if you're a beginner. A simple routine with 4 sets of the 3 workouts can ensure optimal muscle growth because they engage different angles of the muscles. For more advanced lifters, here are some additional chest workouts. 1. Barbell bench press. 2. Incline bench press. 3. Dumbbell bench press. 4. Close grip bench press. Presses are more of a power movement and require proper understanding of each movement and should be performed with the right form, as injuries are very common with presses. The most common reasons for injury in presses are carrying too much weight and improper form of execution. So, how do you properly execute chest press movements? Number 1. Barbell bench press. Lie down on the bench and adjust so your eyes are under the bar. Raise your chest up and tuck your shoulder blades down and squeeze them together. Grab the bar with your hands slightly wider than shoulder length apart. Slightly arch your lower back and plant your feet on the ground directly under your knees, shoulder width apart. Unrack the weight by straightening your arms and then moving it horizontally until it's directly over your shoulders. Remember to squeeze your shoulder blades together when you perform bench presses and tuck your elbows in at a 45-degree angle for safety and proper execution. A lot of guys risk screwing up their elbows and shoulder joints by not following these 2 simple tips. Also, start light and drop your ego in the gym. Ego lifting is a surefire way to the hospital, and if you don't want to suffer from unnecessary pain and injuries, be honest with yourself and pick the weight you can handle. Your only goal is to make progress in your fitness goal and not impress other people in the gym. Number 2, incline bench press. As mentioned before, the chest muscles are made up of different parts and angles. The common ones are the upper chest and the lower chest, the outer, middle, and inner chest. The upper chest is the least developed part for the majority, and you should really focus on this part more, as the upper chest provides the illusion of you having fuller and mightier pecs. And the best workout to target the upper chest is the incline bench press. 1. Load the bar to an appropriate weight for your training. 2. Lay on the bench with your feet flat on the ground, driving through to your hips. Your back should be arched and your shoulder blades retracted. 3. Take a medium pronated grip covering the ring on the bar. Remove the bar from the rack, holding the weight above your chest with your arms extended. This will be your starting position. 4. Lower the bar to the sternum by flexing the elbows. Maintain control and do not bounce the bar off your chest. Your lats should stay tight and elbows slightly drawn in. 5. After touching your torso with the bar, extend the elbows to return the bar to the starting position. Number 3. Dumbbell bench press. This can be said to be a more advanced level of push-ups, as it engages the chest more and you're able to make progress with heavier weights. Here's how you do a dumbbell bench press properly. 1. Lie down on a flat bench with the dumbbell in each hand resting on top of your thighs. The palms of your hands will be facing each other. Then, using your thighs to help raise the dumbbells up, lift the dumbbells one at a time so you can hold them in front of you at shoulder width. 3. Once at shoulder width, rotate your wrists forward so that the palms of your hands are facing away from you. The dumbbells should be just to the sides of your chest, with your upper arm and forearm creating a 90-degree angle. Be sure to maintain full control of the dumbbells at all times. This will be your starting position. 4. Then, as you breathe out, use your chest to push the dumbbells up. Lock your arms at the top of the lift and squeeze your chest. Hold for a second and then begin coming down slowly. Tip: ideally, lowering the weight should take about twice as long as raising it. 5. Repeat the movement for the prescribed amount of repetitions of your training program. Number 4. Close grip bench press. This workout focuses on the inner pecs and triceps. 1. Lie back on a flat bench. Using a close grip around shoulder width, lift the bar from the rack and hold it straight over you with your arms locked. This will be your starting position. 2. As you breathe in, come down slowly until you feel the bar on your middle chest. Tip: make sure that, as opposed to a regular bench press, you keep the elbows close to the torso at all times in order to maximize triceps involvement. 3. After a second pause, bring the bar back to the starting position as you breathe out and push the bar using your triceps muscles. Lock your arms in the contracted position, hold for a second, and then start coming down slowly again. Tip: it should take at least twice as long to go down than to come up. 4. Repeat the movement for the prescribed amount of repetitions. 5. When you're done, place the bar back in the rack. Biceps are the epitome of fitness. Every man and woman deserves to have some awesome biceps, so you should really incorporate biceps workouts into your routine to grow these proud muscles. And here are my best biceps sculpting workouts. 1. Standing barbell curl. 2. Easy bar preacher curl. 3. Alternate incline dumbbell curl. 4. Reversed wrist curl and wrist curl. 5. Seated barbell curl. 6. Dual dumbbell hammer curl. Number 1. Standing barbell curl. This is the most basic biceps workout that you can see in posters and magazines. It engages both of your total biceps at the same time. 1. With your knees slightly bent and your feet about hip width apart, grasp a barbell with a shoulder width underhand grip. 2. Let the bar hang to your knees. Keep your abs pulled in and your elbows stationary. 3. Without swaying, slowly curl the bar in an arc towards your shoulders as you exhale. 4. Pause at the top of the movement, squeeze your biceps, and slightly lower the bar almost to the start. 5. Don't lift the bar completely to your shoulders and don't let it touch your thighs at the bottom in order to keep continuous tension on the biceps. Number 2. Easy bar preacher curl. This workout engages your inner biceps and brings out the biceps peak. 1. Position the seat height so your armpits are flush against the pad. 2. Place your feet forward to help stabilize your body and grasp the easy bar with an underhand grip so your little fingers are higher than your thumbs, your palms supinate out. 3. Slowly raise the bar to shoulder level, pause and squeeze your biceps, then lower the bar to just short of elbow lockout. Number 3. Alternate incline dumbbell curl. This is my favorite workout hands down because this workout is a perfect isolation workout for the biceps without any cheating movements because the incline position cancels out most of the cheating momentum, increases the range of motion, and you can't really carry much weight when you're lying incline. 1. Set an incline bench to about a 45-degree angle. 2. With a dumbbell in each hand and using a neutral grip, palms facing each other, let your arms hang straight down below your shoulders. 3. Keeping your elbows still, slowly bring your right hand up, turning your hand as you lift so your palm faces your shoulder. 4. Pause and squeeze the biceps at the top, then lower the weight slowly to the start. 5. Repeat with your left hand to complete 1 rep. I recommend doing 10 to 12 reps for 3 to 4 sets for this exercise to effectively grow your biceps. Number 4. Reversed wrist curl and wrist curl. This additional workout trains your wrists and forearms. Many people ignore this exercise because they don't see the need for it. But do you want to look like a hunk with huge biceps and triceps and arms like twigs? If you want to look good overall and have strong stabilization muscles to move more weights, add in these 2 compulsory forearm workouts into your workout regimen. 1. Grasp a straight bar with an overhand grip, hands about 10 inches apart. 2. Kneel on the floor along one side of a flat bench. With your forearms on the bench, let your hands and wrists hang over the edge. 3. Curl your hands up as high as possible, then lower the weight to the start position. To maximize your range of motion, keep your thumbs on the underside of the bar. 4. Repeat for reps, then use an underhand grip with your hands about 4 inches apart, thumbs under the bar, and perform the same movement. Number 5. Seated barbell curl. This is another variation for bicep curls. 1. Load a barbell with 10 to 20 pounds more than you can do for 6 to 8 reps of regular barbell curls. 2. Sit on a short back bench or an adjustable bench set to 90 degrees and rest the bar on your thighs. 3. With an underhand shoulder width grip, curl the bar towards your shoulders, keeping your torso perpendicular to the floor. Don't lean back. 4. Slowly lower the weight and repeat. To keep constant tension on your biceps, don't let the bar rest on your thighs between reps. Stop it just before it touches your legs. Number 6. Dual dumbbell hammer curl. This is a killer workout for both forearms and biceps. Every biceps workout routine should have hammer curls in there to be complete. 1. Stand erect, holding a pair of dumbbells by your sides with your palms facing each other. 2. Curl both dumbbells toward your shoulders without turning your wrists or letting your elbows move forward. 3. Extend your elbows to slowly return to the start. So there you have it, my ultimate chest and bicep sculpting workouts you can add into your workout routine and grow those highly esteemed muscles. In this video, we'll discover how to get the rock shoulder. Some even call it the diamond delts and even the boulders. Whatever you call it, round, rock solid, and striated shoulders are highly sought after by anyone who's into fitness. So how do you get the rock shoulder? Essentially, there are 3 angles you need to tackle to have round, solid deltoids or delts, which are front delts, middle delts, and rear delts. Here are my simplified and complete workouts to fully engage every angle of your delts to make them pop. 1. Lateral shoulder raise. 2. Standing side deltoid circle raise. 3. Seated overhead military press. 4. Seated alternated dumbbell press. 5. Upright rowing. 6. Seat bent over rear deltoid raise. Number 1. Lateral shoulder raise, the best lateral deltoid exercise in history. This is the best exercise to sculpt round shoulders and give others the impression of you having huge and wide shoulders. 1. Position the height of the seat so that the feet are firmly planted on the floor. This gives resistance against the floor and assists in balance and stability while lifting. The seat should be adjusted to a comfortable position to perform the movement. 2. This depends on the type of equipment you use. Whether it's dumbbells or lateral raise machine, you either place the forearms against the pads or grip the handles. Start with your arms at your sides. 3. If you're using a machine, raise the arms up while pushing against the forearm pads. If you're using dumbbells, simply raise those dumbbells laterally. 4. Raise the weight until the forearms are parallel to the floor or even with the top of the shoulders. Inhale while raising the weight and exhale while lowering the weight. 5. Raise the weight with a count of 2 and lower the weight with a count of 4. Try doing at least 12 to 15 reps for each set of this workout for best results. Number 2. Standing side deltoid circle raise, one of the best exercises for overall shoulder muscle development in all different angles. 1. Pick up the weights with your palms facing each other. Try to use your legs to lift the weight rather than your back. Keep the back straight and the head up. 2. Stand up straight with your feet positioned in a comfortable stance so you're well balanced and relaxed. The feet should be about shoulder width apart. The arms should be fully extended at your sides with the dumbbell in each hand. 3. Begin with the arms hanging in the starting position. Raise the dumbbells simultaneously out to the sides, bringing them up just above shoulder height as seen in the photo. It's acceptable to flex the elbows slightly as the weights are brought up. Inhale when raising the weights and exhale when lowering the weights. 4. Lower the weights using the same lateral motion with which they were raised. Usually, you can't go heavy on this exercise, so take a light weight and perform 8 to 10 circles for each set of this exercise. Number 3. Seated overhead military press, a power movement to develop the mid-deltoids. 1. Sit on the stool and position yourself in the middle of the bars. Grab the bars with your hands evenly spaced outside the shoulders. 2. Start with your biceps touching your forearms and push upward from the shoulder level until the arms are fully extended overhead. 3. Keep your back straight and your head up as you lift. 4. Lower the weights slowly with a count of 4. Lower the hands so they're below your ears. You may need to adjust the seat so that you can get a full range of motion going up and down. 5. Inhale as you raise the weights and exhale as you lower them. Number 4. Seated alternated dumbbell press, another variation of military press with more control and isolation. 1. Lift 2 dumbbells in a continuous motion, keeping the back straight and the head up until they're at shoulder height. 2. Position the feet firmly on the floor and push against the floor for stability. Notice that the heel of the prosthetic leg is pushing against the floor. 3. Keep the elbows out to the sides and the thumbs facing each other. 4. Lift to mid-chest level. Number 5. Upright rowing, a killer workout for the middle deltoids. 1. Bend over from the knees and waist to roll the bar on the floor as close to the feet as possible. Grip the bar with your palms facing you. 2. Pick up the bar and raise yourself to a standing position, using the legs more than the back to pull yourself and the weight up. 3. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart and your arms extended in front of you as shown in the top photo. 4. Keep the dumbbell close to your body as you pull it straight up to chin height, or as close as you're able to raise it. Keep standing straight. 5. At the top position, the elbows should be out to the sides and almost as high as the ears. 6. Pause momentarily at the top position before lowering the weight back down so the arms are extended. 7. Inhale while lifting the weight and exhale while lowering the weight. Number 6. Seat bent over rear deltoid raise. This workout targets the rear delts, a part where most people neglect, but they're essential to bring out the round boulders. Here's how you do it. 1. Select 2 lightweight dumbbells, 10 pounds or less for the beginner. Place them on the floor on either side of the end of a flat bench. 2. Sit at the end of the bench with your feet fairly close together and planted firmly on the floor. The dumbbells should be on either side below where you're sitting. 3. Lean forward so that your chest almost touches your thighs. Keep your head facing the floor. Lift the dumbbells to the height of your ears. 4. Raise the dumbbells out and upward, straightening your arms and locking the elbows. 5. Lower and raise the dumbbells in a continuous semicircular motion, keeping your arms straight and elbows locked. 6. Inhale as the dumbbells are raised, exhale as they are lowered. You don't have to go heavy on this one as the rear delts aren't huge muscles. Try doing it for 12 to 15 reps each set with control for best results. Now, this is what most of the ladies and gentlemen are waiting for, the secrets to build washboard abs. But first, let me ask you a couple questions. Are you slumping in the couch right now, with your tummy bulging from beneath your shirt? Fatty, one-pack, beer belly? Are you sick and tired of these words? Or have you been suffering from being overly skinny and bony that it makes you feel small, weak, and vulnerable? If your answer is yes, it's time to get abs. Abs are great, but don't get too obsessed with it. Oftentimes, abs are actually a byproduct from your commitment to your workout routines. So, what exactly are abs? Abs is a short term for abdominal, which is your stomach muscles. A well-developed rectus abdominis, or six-pack abs, seems to be the end goal of any exercise regimen. It is this muscle group that is one of the most challenging to build, as tons of effort and brutally intense workouts don't magically guarantee a completely successful outcome. But if you aim for overall well-being first and six-pack abs second, you're more likely to keep up the vigorous training needed to get that enviable, perfect physique. Here are the 3 secrets to building your very own washboard abs. Number 1, burn your fats. Number 2, tone your abs. And number 3, eat smart and drink plenty of water. Number 1, burn your fats. Everyone has abs, but they're often not visible because most people have a thick layer of fat hovering on top of their abs. So the first secret is a no-brainer actually. Simply torch your fats to let those abs pop. Burn body fat with regular aerobic activity. You can't spot reduce abdominal fat. You need to burn your overall body fat before your body allows you to start building a specific muscle group. Cycling, jogging, running, jumping rope, and swimming are some good aerobic exercises to achieve this. You must perform at least 30 minutes of heart rate elevating exercises to enable your body to begin burning your stored fat. This is because your body only burns energy from food during the first 20 minutes. The ideal calculation is 30 minutes at least 4 times a week, best before breakfast as it triggers your body to burn your previously stored fats. Your abs will usually pop at around 6 to 8% body fat percentage. Even if you got low body fat percentage, you're still not guaranteed to have clear-cut abs. Just like any other muscle, you need to train your abs to grow. The best exercises to tone your abs are with crunches. There are 3 types of crunches to target specific regions of your abdominal area to achieve evenly sculpted washboard abs. Regular crunches, reverse crunches, and bicycle crunches. The first is the regular crunches. This exercise tones the upper abs. Here's how you perform regular crunches. Do a crunch by lying on the floor with your knees bent and feet flat on the ground. Put your hand behind your head or in front of your chest. Use your abdominal muscles to lift your upper body off the ground until your abs are fully contracted. Your feet should remain on the ground and only your shoulders are needed to support your upper body upwards. Reverse crunches focus on the lower abs and they're considered to be a more advanced movement. When performing this exercise, always be in control and feel your muscle contractions instead of swinging your legs around with momentum. Here's how you perform proper reverse crunches. Lie on the floor with your legs up in the air. You can put down your hands, palms down, on the ground next to your hips for balance. Use your abdominal muscles to lift your pelvis off the ground and your legs into the air. Repeat several times. Bicycle crunches, a killer workout that engages your entire abdomen. Keep your legs in the air, knees bent so that your calves are perpendicular to the ground. Put your hands behind your head with your elbows extended on either side of your head. Squeeze your abdominal muscles to draw your right knee towards your left elbow while stretching the left leg as if you're pedaling a bike. Do the same with the left knee right elbow contact. Repeat this motion several times. Bear in mind that it is essential that you increase the difficulty of your exercises and change the variety of your workout routines every 2 months. This is to allow your muscles to recuperate and burn calories efficiently. Do these routines at least 3 times a week. These 3 exercises are the basics of abdominal workouts. After mastering these 3 workouts, you can move on to more advanced workouts such as hanging leg raises, dragonfly, and Swiss ball weighted crunches. Did you know that abs are actually made in the kitchen? Truth is, abs are about 80% diet and 20% workout. That's why you should pay lots of attention to your diet when you're aiming for abs. First, you need to eat smart. Avoid processed food at all meals if you can. Foods that have undergone preservation or packing have lost their nutrients, and worse, processing adds on unhealthy fats, plenty of sugar or sugar substitute, and synthetic vitamins and minerals. Most of the ingredients in processed foods include sweeteners, coloring, and hydrogenated oils. These ingredients aren't even recognized by your body as edible ingredients, so they end up being stored as fats. Fats have a bad reputation, but not all fats are harmful. Dietary fats coming from monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats are good for you. Olive oils, fish oils, natural peanut butter, avocado, and almonds are some really good examples. Just make sure to keep your intake between 20 and 30% to regulate your calories. This will help stabilize your insulin level, which, if too high, causes fat retention. By eating healthy fats, you're more likely to stay away from the fridge looking for food, as these healthy fats tend to keep you sated for a longer time. Most often, eating only protein or carbs alone will make you hungry more often. Also, remember to drink plenty of water. Studies have shown that people who drink a lot of water lose more weight and are able to keep it off longer. Adequate water intake boosts your metabolism rate. Drinking more water also helps you stay away from empty calorie drinks like soda and processed juice. Not all carbs are bad. Good carbs like whole grains are rich in fiber and go through your system much slower than refined white carbs. Instead of your normal to-go carbs, always opt for healthy carbs: brown rice, quinoa, whole wheat, and oats. Load up on protein early in the morning. People who get 35 grams of protein at breakfast tend to be less hungry throughout the day. Your body will also benefit from changes in hormones and brain signals that control appetite. A protein-packed breakfast is closely related to increased feelings of fullness and a reduced desire to snack. For example, instead of the usual ham and eggs, maybe you can go for Greek yogurt, egg whites, and Canadian bacon. Eat less, but often. Rather than eating 3 big meals a day, you can eat 5 meals per day, but each with a smaller portion. When your body's hungry, it likes to hoard fat, causing you to crave food like pizzas, burgers, and pastries. If you're rarely hungry, your metabolism learns to stabilize and you won't feel food cravings. If you'd like to try a stricter diet to keep your blood sugar level balanced throughout the day, eat 4 to 5 proper meals in bite-sized portions. You tend to not overeat this way because you'll be consuming foods high in fiber, protein, and nutrients.